tigerstyle.life. This is Rhymes That Roar. It's an introduction, can be as short as 13 seconds, and it's for children to introduce themselves to an adult and talk about tigers, because it is Year of the Tiger, 2022, and they are actually facing extinction, possibly. It sounds impossible, but there's reasons why, and there's possible solutions, and that's in my book series at tigerstyle.life. So here it is. Hello, my name is Last, because my purpose is first. Humans iconize the tiger, but we treat them the worst. 2022, time to turn this extinction countdown in reverse. 9 subspecies, 3 endangered, 3 critically endangered, 3 extinct, already gone. So I took fast action and made up this song. My name is, and the child puts their first name right there. And who are you? And with this miracle life you've been granted, what will you do? And the child puts you on the hook, the adult, right there. Like a tiger paw around the back of the neck, and then the claws come out, and you're just not prepared. Whoa. Time to be more tiger aware, more raw. The child did not ask you, what is your name? It probably comes from the top 500 book of baby names, so it's not that lame or strange. The child did not ask you, what is your job? You might be a star at Starbucks or a Walmart shelf-stacking snob. They don't care. They're tiger aware. So right about now, you can put your tiger paws right up in the air. Helicopter. It's about your choices. It's about the food that you eat. Now, imagine you're shopping with a tiger to match him. Raw vegan would be more than just meat. It would be required, because you're not going to eat raw meat. Now, you go up on the shelf to grab your favorite vegetable soup, and you're reading the ingredients a little too long. What are you doing? Looking for palm? Gone wrong. Drop that can to the palm of your hand. What did you choose? What did you choose? Vegan, but not raw. This is canned food. And the can, the man too. It's the most expensive way. Cans to hold one single meal. I guess the soup is cheaper than I thought, because I didn't account for that can, but it must cost a lot. So we don't want to get canned. What do we have to do is go raw and grow our own, complete the cycle. Raw vegan's obvious. Save the planet. The rest of us didn't plan it. We have to go raw vegan because we're not going to eat raw meat. Raw meat is not a human treat. If you're going to hunt deer, at least use a bow and arrow or chase them down or something. Of course, nobody would face a deer head on with that rack. They know it would kill them. Even a baby deer could. They're not brave enough. So hunters would be few. But these days we could have hunters and farmers, gardeners, solo growers. It's so easy. LED lights, you can grow indoors. Butterfly social.life, sacredsentinels.life, tigerstyle.life, pollinate.life, bike for life, zinglish.life, 0432.life, and surya7.life. A couple more. Those are my current websites. Still looking for my Tiger, Akihiro, Shishiro, Darwin. I love you, and I'm with you here now, talking to you. So we've been together in my head the whole time. I can't quite say it incorrectly out loud for my tiger to explain it to you. I have to do that differently. And Hinata Tora, Sunshine Tiger, Hayashi Darwin. I am with you, my sunshine tiger. And there together, we hold our hands together crossing the street. And Hinata really looks after Tiger, because Tiger's head is up in the air all the time. And Hinata talks to me more, but Tiger has always talked to me as me, with me, through me. We're like a part of each other, like Iron Giant. And Hinata, it looks like his mom and is a perfectionist like me and super linguistic and super critical thinker. His ears are like mine, and so I can understand his oral ability, both spoken and heard, and his linguistic ability seems to be exceptional. Analytical ability, perfectionism has all of that. But then again, his mom has, me and his mom both have that. We both share all of that. So that's amazing. So, so I saw a license plate today. Oh, and I got a bike. I got a bike today. It was $100, but it's perfect. It's a big frame. It's clean. It's straight. It's perfect. I just blacked it out and took off the stickers. Looked like a really reasonable and everything. So, looks great. Finally. So I think I just have to go back and get my lock for my other bike. But I think I'm gonna switch out the cheap lock. I'll just leave it unlocked. I'm gonna leave out the bike rack unlocked and just give it away that way. Oh, I gotta bring my wheel. I can't forget my wheel. Okay, so here's the license plate I saw today. 701 AKE. The sticker is a 10, and the sticker below is February 2023. It's got my mom's birthday, February 20th. It's got 10 as Kazumi's birthday, October. I don't want to say her full date on the thing, but it's there. It's got AKE, my name. 01 is Neo, and 10, the 10 sticker, is Neo. Both are Neo, double. 7 is Surya. All of that. And one license plate. It's a Ford Explorer, and that makes me think ayahuasca reptile going down the river snake, which is my major breakthrough about helping Yuki and Kazumi find the other half of Hinata and Tora that they are missing because they're not getting the fullness of them. They don't have what I have. They have not been quite connected in the way that I am because they don't know about it. You can't believe what you don't know. You've never imagined it. They have the mother connection, which is different than what I have. But this one they could have too. Both of my children are ascended, eyes up. Tiger's he's really like me this way. Hinata is such a critical thinker, and he's a straight starer, which I can also do. They both have what the world would call schizo, which I call super imagination power, or imagilusional, projectional, visual in a very high way, hyper quantum, super deluxe. It's June 13th, so what happened today? Oh, save old growth happened somehow. But what did happen was interesting on Highway 1 was a green car crashed into a giant snag so big that it blocked 2 lanes. I don't know how many feet it measured, but if you stood on it, you look small, like, because it's a giant thing. Which someone later says fell off a pickup, but at the time I didn't know. And I went and I got to see it blocking the road. I didn't see it fall off. And this green car was smashed into it, obviously, and there was no occupants, but the people reported the occupants had been pulled out, and one of them actually was cuffed, and the guns were drawn. I don't want to say at gunpoint, but spectators saw guns drawn, and really crazy stuff, and the windows were broken in the car. There were 4 occupants, I guess they hit it. So traffic was delayed this morning, June 13th. We were in 4 directions. We ended up parking on the side of the road, and I just walked the whole way. Really amazing. And then I got my bike, so I have to get the other bike. What else happened? Something else happened, I'm not sure. Oh, and I talked to, I can't remember his name. Oh. So this really is the last stand. It's the last stand. Wow. Like, we have to block traffic, cause multi-hour delays. But did the people going through the multi-hour delay find out? They should know. Some pamphlet should have been passed out or something, but maybe they don't want to take credit for that. I don't know. I'm just aware of Save Old Growth. And you should be too. SaveOldGrowth.ca. Hyphenated. Maybe spelled the other way too, I don't know. SaveOldGrowth.ca. I made a cash donation there, even though I don't have much. Good idea. The forest is down to 2.7%, less than 3% of old growth timber remaining. So from 100, 97% lost, all the way down to 3% now in 2022. We're supposed to know how to manage things, grow things. Well, we are planting, regrowing, they're clear cutting, they're planting. You know, I get the science of it, how they see it. They're tree farming. But they're converting old growth to new tree farms. That's pretty low. That's like trees to toilet paper. I know I met this one guy who lived in the building I was in. And he would cut a single layer off of a snag. And he would get permission from the local elders to do it. And he would cut it with a handsaw. A big handsaw, him and his brother. Back and forth, like with a big two-handled giant saw through a snag, which I don't know, maybe 8 foot round or something, which is not the giant old growth. I don't know how many feet the giant old growth is, I should know, but they're, you know, you have to, it takes minutes to walk around them. They can be so big. They can be 500 years old, 800 years old in BC, I think even 1,000 years old on the Oregon coast. But he takes a snag and makes a coffee table, I don't know, maybe 4 inches thick or something. It's a big thing. It's your centerpiece to your home, and it's seen by you every day. It's appreciated by all your guests. Your food goes on it. You seat around it. You know, your living room, dining room, kitchen table, whatever. It's your one table, right? You probably have a kitchen counter and have this magic table. Well, you can see the life of it. So it's giving you a cross-section of his life. You didn't take it all, but you took a genetic marker slice. And now that I think of it, I think that you can take those, like that 4-inch, and probably cut that in half on a electric saw and make it 2-inch, because it would still be strong enough. I don't know, I'm just thinking. But that's a cool way to have a really special table. Wow. To share the life of that tree. Now, again, that's giant at 8 feet, and I don't know how many years that is. I'll fill in the comments, or click the down arrow. I'll put this on YouTube and click the down arrow, and I'll tell you the feet and the years in BC and in Oregon, and what kind of trees and what kind of tables that would make. And then if you want, you can research it on Google yourself to find out about tables. I would love one. So it's a beautiful summer day, and I biked at 3 a.m. I got up to go see the Save Old Growth. So I was up at 3 a.m. and I biked up to meet them on the highway, and I locked up my bike, like I said, and then I walked all the way back. So it took hours to walk back through and the traffic was all backlogged and stuff. And then I got my bike, which is great. I can't believe it. Well, so I think what I'm going to do is leave that other bike unlocked and just let someone take it. Because I don't even know if I gifted it. It was perfect working order. I just have to switch my back wheel. Okay, 14 minutes. I've said that 3 times, I think. June 13th. What an interesting day. Oh, butterflysocial.life and freebutterfly.life. Free Butterfly is a brilliant concept, and it's in order. At the Butterfly Socials, I propagate all my different environmental activism concepts and solutions there in the background, and you get to see the process of metamorphosis, which is like life 2.0, which for me is like when the transcends you can dance. I took Miracles course at miraclescourse.com, which is Garrett John Laporto's course, and it's so amazing. It's a different path. It's your highest power all the time, in a way that will make it stick, because it's for different reasonings. And you know, if you're altering your plug in your socket somehow, this is a better fit. I mean, there's so many technical ways you could see a plug in a socket, but you're getting into the main line finally correctly, and it's partly in the way that you see it. You had to know it existed. If you couldn't think in terms of a god or a creator, or the magic of Mother Nature, the real magic, not the card trick on the street, which is distraction, diversion, illusion, brilliantly done by someone like Wilvox, expertly executed. That can be a paradigm shifter yourself, because you can see how you can be fooled by something that you can gauge right away. Like you can prove this to yourself right in the moment. There's not possible that the cards line up that way, or whatever the trick is. I remember I bought a deck from him on my first time seeing this trick. I thought, this guy's too good. This is too good. This is Cheer 0432. When you finally wake up, when you really get the clue, it's not just acceptable, barely okay, precise. This fits you. This is 4 digits. This is 9,999 tries. If you got your ATM card out now, just tap this video. Money doesn't lie. I wish I could make that. Oh, I could put that on my website. You won't go. Oh, I wrecked it. Oh, you were gonna go and I wrecked it. Cheer 0432. Perfect alignment, and yeah, I got a clue. Precision in everything you do. Perfect technique. Suits me, maybe you. This is what I saw. It was from a film called Sonic Geometry. Website, sonicgeometry.com. But better yet, go to my website, surya7.life, 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 or sacredsentinels.life. And you'll see my videos, and I'm going to post this one now. I might as well do it now, because I've had this thing for 2 weeks since watching Sonic Geometry, and I've not posted this video, so this is the first time doing it. This ancient Sumerian, 6,000 years ago, or 5,000, 6,000, got a visit from the Anunnaki, which is a new Aki, which is Neo, and E0, which is the new man, Neo Freeman Hussein, plugged the truth line into the T line, the royal bloodlines, oil pipeline, money game. Life is a game, I play it for real. My spirit named Surya Tiger Aki Hero. My father, my son, and myself, birthdays add to 10. Neo adds to 10. Neo is also the 0 and the 1. Neo, the chosen one, which is also a 10, a 0 and a 1. So all of that is 10 stuff. And like I said, the license plate today was a 10 and a 701, aka my name and my poet named Neo. Okay. Cheer, fight the power, vegan victory, Twin Towers. Twin Towers tuned in, War on Terror, phone news. 247 repetition, submission, receiving only false views. Nothing good I can use. My mind being abused, no longer amused. Until one day, sick between my ears, symbiosis it appears. A green miracle plant starts growing out your ears. Out your ear, can't you hear? Out your ear, can't you hear? Pick a magic button and smoke it. Third eye open, third antenna bloom. 5G Wi-Fi crystal swelling poisonous mushrooms in your living room. Boom, waiting for the third kaboom. NYC 9/11/2001. It wasn't just Twin Towers. They don't talk about the little one, the little building shorter and further away. They don't talk about it because it doesn't fit their scientific model in any way. That's not the way they like to play. But I speak to you the truth. 3 towers fell on this day, and when they did, it happened exactly this way. Hit by a plane, not hit by a plane, but they all fall the same. Spooky, Herbie, beepy, 5/3, fire over Earth. I know you're thinking I'm insane. 53, 3, that's 3 towers, but that's also a 7. And Surya, I'm calling your name. 200 years ago, this is what I know. That's a I, that's a you. On one hand, something you can do, hold it up to the sky. I could kiss the sky. My poetic license wouldn't need to apply because I'm actually talking about the sun in the sky, who is a god, who is the sun, that has 7 horse-drawn chariots to make him fly, actually technically being towed, and again, one hell of a guy. 7, not 8, 6, 5, or 1, horse-drawn chariots to tow this God who is the sun on day number 1 AD, Anno Domini, Aki Darwin, also day 1, chosen one, Neil the chosen one. Have his hose exposing one.
Dave, I'm fucking done, okay?
Now frozen one. 7 years, no sex, since I lost my peaceful, beautiful forest, Kazumi. Her name means peaceful, beautiful forest. Our sun is Tiger Sunshine. Oh my god, so I'm out to save the forest and save the tigers. And I did not know that until today. And you said I was schizo. How didn't I not make that connection? It's too big. It's my own big bubble that I'm living in. I'm looking for my sunshines. I'm saving the tigers in the jungle, and I'm saving the old growth trees with the bears and our oxygen. Well, SaveOldGrowth.ca is doing it, and I am doing poetry and watching them, and I take pictures of myself, and then I do a blog. But I was going to go on the street, but I couldn't get to the other side of the bridge. Okay. System test. One more time, I'm going to take something different. 9/11, that's September 11th, 2001. That's 21 years ago. 21, and we've won. That's 8 Fibonacci repetitions to make exactly the 21 sum, which is the game of cards that we play. Life is a game. I play it for real. But if the illusion, the construct, is a house of cards, which is going to fall, 21, you've won, it's over. 8 is the infinity perpetual motion of the sun. 8 Fibonacci repetitions gets to 21, plus 2001 is 2022. Year of the tiger, wake up. This is a clue. This is the anniversary in September 11th, my birthday being September 10th, which is a 1 and 0, chosen one. Which is interesting. My godfather is a Jew. So I woke up, I recognized chips. I got chips. My Yuki and I both got sebum-filled cysts on the back of our neck on the same day, and we wondered what it was, and then we got them popped, but there's still a lump. So we've been talking straight up the whole time, which is why I can continue to talk to my sons. And I can reach Kazumi, and sometimes I can reach Yuki. But I don't bother Yuki out of respect. And I can sometimes reach Avery, or she'll show up. And same thing, I let her show up because it's 100% her life. But Kazumi shows up to make her appearances and be exactly Kazumi again. They let me know what I can do and not do. And they draw the line with the foot, and they use the OK sign, which is fine, and it's a 9. 4, 3, 2 is a 9. Well, that's a sign language 9. See, can't be a coincidence, or it could be. In any case, sign language, perfection, 9, hand mudra of something, I don't know, and it's the number 432, which adds to 9. Now, Pythagoras factor 9 would make you aware of 256, 512. Sonic geometry talks about triangle, 180, square, 360, also circle, pentagon, which is, I think, 520. And the 432 hertz, 432, is perfection. Okay, but I'm the only one in the world to see this. I'm also the only one in the world to do the new peace sign. The chosen one. It just happens to be that I was able to name myself here because I was designed to be linguistically clear. And Hinata has exactly my ears with his mother's face. And he hears how I talk, and he speaks a lot at a very, very high level. Far beyond anyone his age. Until his vaccination, he went eyes up. Tiger went eyes up on his vaccination as well. And I can't tell because I'm with Tiger. I'm schizo and he's schizo too. We're both off. But I call it super imagination. It's just your imagination, diminished. It's just your imagination. Admonished, demonished, I don't know. What's a good word? Add a word here. Recognized in a different way. It's just your imagination. That's how I got all this. I didn't know sign language. That's Surya. Pumpkin Madura said, "You're doing Surya." I said, I know, I don't know what you mean. She says, look, it's in this book of mudras. I still didn't get it. Later, 2 years later, James from the hostel, we both have our phones stolen by Justin, which sounds like justice. Don't you know there's two Justins? Or no, Jordan, and he steals your bike and leaves you his bike, and he thinks that's good because it's an exchange and it's somehow good. I don't know. But he's going to leave me a camping bike. Anyway, he also said Surya, and I never knew how to pronounce it. I didn't know what it was. I didn't understand fire over earth. But if you read about it, it says yoga digestion. Well, it's Surya, the god who is the sun. And you spark up your inner fire with this. It's also the number 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 is ring finger. Third planet from the sun. Rock orbit. 5 is sun. 5 over 3. Herbie, beep, beep. Black and white. What is black and white as light? In 2 ways. Get back to me if you know that one. Looks better this way on my left. Hit by a plane, not hit by a plane, but they all fall the same. That's 1, 2, 7 breakthrough. Straighten them up, 3 towers or 2. Now, interestingly enough, building 6 is here as well, represented. According to the map, you have tower 1 and 2, and then you have building 6, not hit and not falling, and building 7 at 42 towers. World Trade Center 1 and 2 are 101 and 102 stories, being the tallest in the world at the time they were built in 1970. Building 6 is here and is not hit and does not fall. You have 1, 2, and 7, not representing a 6 in the sign language in the moment. So you got 1, 2, 7 standing. 6 happens to be a space holder perfectly. It's the little building shorter and further away. It's like folding the money perfectly symmetrically with the least number of folds. There's something there. It's like discounting the number plate. There's no other way you could say all of that on a number plate and have a valid, non-expired date. To get my mom's birthday, you gotta have the February sticker, because then the rest of it has to be decoded numerically for a Kazumi sticker, and they got Neo twice, which means that's got to be also done by the sticker. And then what are you left with? You have to put a 7 somewhere, so you put a 1 and O, and then AKE is there. You can't make the license plate with that many factors any other way than 1. And in that case, if there's 100 license plates or 1,000,000, that factor is still a separate determinator. Now, how many is there? Well, the fact is there is 1,000,000 different plated vehicles, or so, maybe 500,000. I'd have to check. Population, I don't even know, maybe 3 million, Vancouver and area. I'll Google that and add that so you have proper reference. There could be other plates with AKE, but not with a February 2023, a 10, and a 701. That combination could be Alberta only if they use a 3 and 3 combination, which they may not. So 1 in Vancouver. 9/11 2021 and 9/11 2020. So September 11th anniversary 2020 and 2021. I'm the only representative out there that I could see. Props to others who may have been out there at a different time that I didn't see, but I'm pretty sure, because the only people out there were anti-vaxxers, and I went on the anti-vax stage, which the doctor never introduced us to anti-vax. They denied it. We thought we were dumb. We heard more. He said it's happened the day of vaccination. It's entirely altered. He stacked his cars laterally, horizontally, from big to small. And later, after vaccination, well, first, I don't want, it's heart-wrenching, and I have to end the video if I explain it. But when I held him, he screamed, and we knew we did the wrong thing, and we didn't do the second jab, even. I said, just stop, something's wrong. I know something's wrong. And his toys end up in a pile now. He just makes a pile of toys. It's not anything. It's just a pyramid.